Okay, I'm recording a message to the students in the Ivyt 120, and I believe the course numbers for face-to-face are 08N, and the online course is 80N. Well, there will be some similarities, there will be some differences in what the online class does versus the face-to-face class, but we'll try to distinguish those as we talk. First of all, look at Blackboard. For those of you who are in the class, both face-to-face and online, there is a huge Blackboard component, and it will not be available to you until 8 a.m. on Monday morning, but do look at it, look around, make sure you understand everything that is there. Make sure you read all parts of Blackboard. The tabs are announcements, syllabus, class sessions, resources, discussions, instructor, assignments, final project, course grades, textbook, exams, PowerPoints, instructor videos, and money-saving tips. Lots of stuff there to read. Some of it may not be available to you at the moment. It will be there on time when the time comes. Do not submit any assignments via online. All you online students, do not submit anything to me more than 48 hours ahead of the actual deadline. For both the face-to-face and online classes, for the online class, the deadline is Monday at noon. Okay, so your first class meets on the 23rd. Your first assignments are due on the 30th of August. For the face-to-face class, you'll hand them in class. For the online class, you must have them emailed to me by noon on the 30th. When you email me anything, and do not try to communicate to me through Blackboard or through any other vehicle, all communication to me must be via email to my email address, kklein@ivytech.edu. It's posted all kinds of places. For the online classes, you only can do it that way. You can call me in the office also. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. For the face-to-face classes, if you have any questions, you can email me, you can call me, or you can talk to me in class. All right. There is a lot of writing in this class. You'll be doing a reflection paper. Don't panic. The reflection paper is one page, double-spaced. And now here comes the caveat for everybody. How hard is this class? It's the only college class you may ever take that is about you. There aren't any right answers, there aren't any wrong answers, there are only your answers. So quit sweating and quit panicking. They're about you. Now there will be several try-its in each chapter. When you do the try-its, you do not send me anything, whether you're online or face-to-face. The only thing either class will present to me is a reflection paper based on what you learned when you did the try-it. Okay? So there'll be a try-it, and that'll be a reflection paper. So let's say there are 6 try-its per chapter. There are sometimes more, sometimes less. So that's 6 one-page papers, double-spaced, with the header on top. The header should tell me which chapter and which try-it. Remember, there's a try-it 1 and 2 in every chapter in the book. You got to tell me what chapter it is, what try-it it is, and what the topic is. The headline is right there on the try-it, so let me know all of that. You'll also have a case of for each chapter. That's the same thing, one page, double space, turn it in as a reflection paper. You will have, at the first class session, a scavenger hunt. And later on, you'll have a couple of other extra things like Jerry's Day. You're going to have a service learning project. Read about that. You have a final career project. Read up on that. Do not throw away any papers you turn in this class. For the online people and the face-to-face people, keep a kind of a record in your computer or a flash drive, thumb drive, whatever you want to call it. Keep a record of everything you turn in, because if something should disappear off the grade page, then you can always have that to send to me again. And we'll go from there. I will post grades. I will do that by your fantasy name. Oh, well, there's a concept. There's another thing you need to read up on. It's on the announcements page, how to send me a fantasy name. In the face-to-face class, we will have you do this in class. In the online class, read the directions. All right. Don't get behind in this class. If you get behind, it becomes a horrible problem to catch up. Check the exam schedule because they will appear on the Monday of the week that they're due, and they will disappear the following Sunday. They appear at 8 a.m. on Monday. They disappear the following Sunday at 11:55 p.m. If you don't take the exam during the scheduled period, that's it. You're in trouble. And we don't have any makeups, so you need to make sure you take the exam when it's scheduled. I suggest you get yourself a calendar. There is a course calendar posted. Make a copy of it and follow that. It tells you each week what you have to turn in. Make sure you have followed that calendar. Do a little checklist there as you go. What else can I tell you? You'll do a lot of writing. I said that, and that's going to make you a much better writer. This is not an English class. We're not going to go nuts about grammar or spelling. However, do not text spell in this class. That's a killer. Grammar, make sure you do your best job. I will tell you your grammar is a little bad, and I'll also tell you that if you did it in an English class, they'd kill you. So work on grammar, work on spelling, do an honest job on everything. Make sure every paper you turn in is one page, double-spaced, 12-point type, Arial font. How's that for specificity? And turn it in on time each week, and you'll coast in this class. You're going to learn a lot about yourself in this class. It's a very good discovery class. You're going to learn a lot about how to navigate the college process. That is also excellent. The comments we get from the people in this class are they resisted it, or they didn't like this, they didn't like that, but they really learned a lot. And sometimes you're going to have a try-it exercise that you don't gain a lot from, and your reflection on that will be, this really didn't do much for me. And you know what? That's legitimate reflection. It didn't do a lot for me, but tell me why it didn't do a lot for you, okay? If you have any questions, be sure to send me an email. And if you have any comments that you want to make, you can send me an email, or you can call me. Do not, online people, do not post anything you want me to read online. Only answer to the discussion board questions in Blackboard. Everything else you want me to see or want me to review or want to ask me, send it to me as an email to my Ivyt email address. I do not comment on things posted in Blackboard other than the discussion board postings. Okay, if you're not sure of anything I've said, then ask. You have a fantasy name to get to me. It's essential that you follow the directions. The announcement is on the announcements page. Tells you exactly what to do. Follow the directions to a letter. You'd be amazed at how specific the instructions are, but how many people fail to follow the instructions. Here's your first test. Follow instructions, okay? I know, even as I say it, and I'm looking right at you, that somebody is not going to follow the directions. You're in college now, people. You need to follow the directions as stated. If you have any questions, give me a shout, and we'll go from there. And have a great semester. I think you're going to enjoy this class. I enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it. And we're going to have some fun. And for you on-campus students, behind me is the Welcome Week T-shirt. Don't forget, a big concert here on the Bloomington campus on Thursday night. Free food all week. Lots of neat things happening. Take part in stuff in college. It's really, really important. Okay, we'll talk to you again soon. Have fun and have a great semester.